No, this is my phone number, Felix. You cannot get in through the link. You can't get in through the link. Can you hear me, Felix? You cannot get in through the link. Okay. Do you have your Zoom? Do you have Zoom? Okay, get on your own Zoom and I'll give you the information to put into your Zoom. Okay. All right. I guess we can get started, right? Well, I'm helping. Okay, join. Okay, put this number in, okay?
Are you guys still there?
Yes.
896
Yes.
1490 4558. Okay, the passcode is 153 787.
Yeah, Commissioners, I believe the chair is trying to get Commissioner Vargas on as
Okay,
well.
we're done now. Felix is on now. I hope he's
great.
in.
Hi, Felix. Hi, Felix. He's connecting. Okay, we can begin.
Yes, please.
Thank you, Chair. Reading of the Open Public Meeting Act. This meeting of the Board of Commissioners will take place electronically in accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act, specifically NJSA 10:4-9.3. Notice of this meeting was given by one public advertisement with sufficient notice herewith to the Home News Tribune. 2, filing advance written notice of this meeting with the city clerk's office. And 3, posting of this notice on the public website of the Housing Authority during the meeting. Participants, including members of the public, may be muted by the host. However, there will be an opportunity for them to participate and speak during the public portion of the meeting, where participants will be unmuted at their request. At this time, Commissioner, I'm going to read the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Liberty and justice for all.
Moment of silence is recognized.
Yes.
And Chairman, I'm going to go into roll call. Commissioner Minnick?
Here.
Commissioner Vargas?
Here.
Commissioner Kulabanya?
Yeah.
Commissioner Montgomery Williams?
Here.
Commissioner Councilwoman Francois?
Here.
Chairman Agadosi? Chairman Agadosi?
Yes.
Great. At this time, we'll have consideration of previous meeting minutes. I'll need a motion in a second.
I motion.
That's Linda Montgomery Williams.
Yes.
And a second.
Felix, a second.
Okay, Felix, of the minutes. Oh, Felix, I'm not sure. Were you at the last meeting?
Yeah, it was 2 meetings before that. I wasn't. I was at the last one.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't want to go back to my notes. Yeah, you're right. You were there. Thank you. Okay, roll call. Commissioner Minnick,
Here, yes, I'm sorry, yes.
Commissioner Vargas,
Yes.
Commissioner Kulabanya. I don't believe you were at the last.
Abstain.
Okay. Commissioner Linda Montgomery Williams,
Yes.
Councilwoman Francois, were
Yeah.
you?
I don't know. I don't know if I was there or
Let me
not.
take a
I
look.
don't even have them in front of me.
I don't,
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't think you-
looking at the minutes, Stan, and Commissioner Francois and Commissioner Kulabanya were both not there.
That is correct, yeah.
Okay.
Gonna say that.
Abstain.
Abstain.
Got you. And Chairman Agadosi. Ike? On the minutes? Ike, I need you to acknowledge approval of the minutes from the last
I-
meeting.
I said yes.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
It's a little broken up.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, monthly reports. Think this is at the time where I'm gonna have to take a roll call also on the financial report. I'll need a motion in a second.
Let's move it. I'll move it. Felix.
Thank you, Felix.
Second it,
Okay,
second,
okay. Roll call. Commissioner Minnick,
Yes.
Commissioner Vargas,
Yes.
Commissioner Kulabanya,
yes,
Commissioner Linda Montgomery Williams,
Yes.
Commissioner Councilwoman Francois,
Yes.
and Chairman Agadosi.
Yes.
Great. Any new business at this time?
Now that I know.
Okay, I'll go into resolution. We'll take a vote on the two resolutions and then the third one will be separate. These two will merge together as far as the roll call goes, so we don't do it independently. Resolution 235599, resolution ratifying and approving warrants for public housing programs for the month of June 2023 in the amount of $30,641.89. And then I've got resolution 235600. Resolution ratifying and approving warrants for housing choice voucher program for the month of June 2023 in the amount of $292,122.38. I'll need a motion in a second, please.
This motion not to move in.
motion,
Felix.
Second, Francois.
Okay, thank you, Councilwoman. Roll call. Commissioner Minnick,
Yes.
Commissioner Vargas,
Yes.
Commissioner Kulabanya,
yes,
Commissioner Linda Montgomery Williams,
Yes.
Commissioner Councilwoman Francois,
Yes.
and Chairman Agadosi. Thank you. Final resolution, resolution 235601, resolution accepting, approving, and adopting the annual audit for the Franklin Township Housing Authority for fiscal year 9/30/22 to present. I'll need a motion in a second, please.
This motion that as well.
I so move,
Okay, Kulabanya, second. Roll call. Commissioner Minnick,
Yes.
Commissioner Vargas,
Yes.
Commissioner Kulabanya,
yes,
Commissioner Linda Montgomery Williams,
Yes.
Commissioner Councilwoman Francois. Councilwoman Francois,
Yes.
I heard you. And Chairman Agadosi.
Yes. Any report from the secretary?
There's nothing for me to report on,
Okay.
other than we're looking at the fall and to see what type of training programs and seminars there are. I'll report back through the chair. We may have a special meeting in August. I have to speak to you, Chair. There's internal work that we have done, so we may call for a special meeting in August, though it's not on our agenda. I'm hoping to push it until September. If not, I'll need a quorum and some cooperation for that. So not anything earth shattering. It's just some HUD related stuff that I have to have certain documents in related to the Franklin Township Housing Authority, but I'll speak to the chair later this week.
Yeah.
Comments from the public right now? I believe Mr. Cradaville's here. I can't tell if anyone else is here, and I don't believe so. But at this time, Mr. Cradaville.
Yes, good evening, Commissioners. Thank you, Mr. Toto. I last spoke to you all in April at your meeting then. I apologize, had to miss both the the May and June meetings, but I am here to follow up on my constructive suggestion. Chair, do you have any update on the potential to record these public meetings?
No, I think we're going to, we are leaving things the way they are for now. I mean, anytime after each of the meetings are done, the meetings are given to the third party who posts it on our website. I think that's the way it is for now. We haven't taken any other position on that yet.
Well, it sounds like you're deciding to not record the meetings.
I mean, the
That's
meeting is being
decision.
recorded as, for now, the meeting is being recorded as we speak, and then it's published on the website for public consumption.
You're talking about the written minutes, though, not a video recording, correct?
Yes, that's what he's talking about.
Yes,
Right. So this is basically identical to the conversation we had a couple months ago. So if you go to the ftha.org website and you go to board meetings and you go to meeting minutes, you will see that the most recently published meeting minutes are from your February meeting. So someone who's trying to follow the work of this board would be clueless as to any goings on, any votes, any motions that took place in March, April, May, June, or tonight. So, you know, I had asked for you to record the meetings because I can't make it to everyone, and I want to be able to see what I miss when I miss one. And it appears the authority is not posting the minutes to the website timely. You know, Councilwoman Francois said last time, we always have to publish the minutes. Mr. Camacho said upon approval, they go on the website. I pointed out that they were not being posted timely as of April, and Mr. Toto said maybe there's a hiccup. And he said there's a computer company that we do business with that might be to blame. And I'm curious, what computer company is that, and why can't we even do the basic thing of just getting the minutes posted timely, and then we can talk about video. But you're not posting the minutes timely. Why not?
then do you have information on that?
Hi, Chair. All I can tell you, Charlie, is that I'm going to look into this and I'll get back to you. I was being told that as soon as the meetings would be approved, the minutes would be approved, that they would be put on that site that you highlighted. So I can't give you an answer right now, but I will by Monday of next week.
All right, thank you for
Just because we don't
submitting
work on
that.
Fridays and tomorrow's a crazy day, so I will, as soon as I get the answer for you, I will let you know.
Okay, well, I appreciate that, and you know, I'm still
Yeah,
at
and
a loss.
I can, I can just verify Mr. Cradaville's comment that, yes, it appears on the website that the minutes beyond beyond February of 2023 are not appearing, as at least the link is not working so that you can click on it. I do see the meeting agendas through July of 2023, but the minutes for some reason. So there may be a miscommunication there, but certainly I will follow up as well with Mr. Toto and see if we can get to the bottom of that.
So Charlie, I'm sorry, Alberto, thank you so much for explaining that. So you see the agenda on there up until July, but you don't see the actual minutes, what took place and who voted on what on those resolutions, correct?
Correct, absolutely.
Yeah, that's what I'm
not like-
saying.
It's
I
not
see
like
the-
you don't see anything. I mean, there is information there. There is a pathway. You just don't see the nuts and bolts of it. I got you. Okay.
Right, yeah, I want to know what happened at the meetings. So, you know.
You see the topic, you see the topics, but you don't see the dialogue of what happened. I got you. Okay.
I don't
Yeah,
know who attended.
Yeah,
I don't know how.
I'm on the
what
website
votes-
too. I'm on the website. I'm verifying exactly what he's talking about, and I would share my screen, but I'm not able to. you can definitely see that there are agendas on here in the last meeting minutes that you can look at, that you can click on and read. Is February 2023. I'm verifying
Yeah.
what he's saying.
Okay, Charlie, what I'm going to promise you is that we're going to make sure that this will be the last time we're going to be raising this kind of issue. You know, because this has been raised before, and we should be able to have the meetings up as promised. If the third party who's supposed to be responsible for this is not doing their job, then we have to find it's a different company that will do the job for us. Okay?
Thank you for that. I appreciate it. I will note the context, however, is I'm still making a request for the board to make video recordings of your meetings. That's apparent. You're in a pattern of doing Zoom meetings, which is great because it makes it easy to record them. There's, somebody's looking at a button right now. If they click the button, they can make a recording of the meeting. And I'll note that the Township Council does record their meetings, and I believe they even broadcast them live. Other Franklin Township bodies that record their meetings and make them available on YouTube, which is free. Planning Board, Environmental Commission, Zoning Board, Sewerage Authority, Trails Advisory Committee, Open Space Advisory Committee, Human Relations Commission, Public Library Board of Trustees, Historic Preservation Advisory Committee. I don't understand why the Housing Authority can't just get with the program and join that list of other Franklin Township government bodies that decided their work is important enough to make a proper recording of it and share that recording with the public. Even in a best case scenario, relying upon the written meeting minutes is imperfect and would take more than 1 month just to catch up on what you missed. Obviously, these other boards and commissions and the Township Council decided what they do is so important that they should be getting out a recording sooner than that, and using modern technology, video and the internet to be able to share it with the residents. And I haven't heard any good reason why this authority should be any different, and you shouldn't record your meetings when all
Excuse
these
me.
others are doing it.
I understand what you're saying, but that is something we're going to look into and see what our regulation is that guides the housing authority. And if there is a place for that, then we have it implemented. If not, we'll make a decision as to how to move forward. At the next meeting.
Okay, well, I'll look forward to that response, and I would just ask one final question. Maybe your attorney could tell us, is it legal for the board to make recordings of their meetings and to post them? Is it an option that can be done?
Well, that is what I just told you. We're going to look into our regulations. We'll talk to our attorney,
Yeah,
and then
and
we'll find out what the rule is, and then we make it known which way we're going to move forward. That's why we have an attorney there.
Yeah, Charlie, we can have a discussion, and certainly I'll discuss with the chair, what the options are.
Okay, and just for the record, Mr. Camacho, I'm still expecting a phone call from you. I left you a message and haven't heard back for many weeks now. There's a difference between something being not required and not doing it, right? So if something is not required, it doesn't mean you can't do it. It means you can't do it if you want to only do the bare minimum. But recording and publishing the recordings of your meetings would be a best practice, and I would, submit that many other housing authorities do it. And indeed, I listed a number of other governing bodies in Franklin that do it. So none of them are required to do it. They do it because it's better transparency and more accessibility for the residents. So I would encourage you to follow in their footsteps and start recording and publishing the meetings. And please, Mr. Camacho, return my phone call when you can. Thank you.
Great.
We'll do that, Charlie. Thank you.
At this time, are there any other comments from the public? No? Okay, I'd like to close the public session at this time. Roll call, please. Or I'll need a motion in a second.
Motion to close public session.
I second.
Okay, roll call. Commissioner Minnick,
Yes.
Commissioner Vargas,
Yes.
Commissioner Kulabanya,
Yes.
Commissioner Montgomery Williams,
Yes.
Commissioner Councilwoman Francois,
Yes.
Chairman Agadosi.
Yes.
Right. At this time, any comments from the chair or board members?
Well, the
No.
comment I'll have is that we should really get to the bottom of this. You know, we don't want this guy coming in here giving us the same story every time. I mean, it behooves us to really do a good job of this.
But I
If it's-
I honestly thought that was handled already. We had this
Yeah,
discussion. So I'm not too happy about that.
exactly.
I don't really care who the vendor is.
Yeah.
We paying you guys to do that, that's what the agreement is, and that should have been done.
Done that way.
I'm not gonna mince words on that, because that's a very simple thing to do. I
Exactly.
mean, a kid can load something to a website, a PDF document, so.
Yeah, so we should get it done ASAP, actually. I
Yeah,
mean,
that should be,
why
it
not?
should have been done. I thought it was actually done already. I thought we had.
Yeah, we had a
conversation
discussion
months
before
ago.
about this.
Yeah, we had this discussion about 2 months ago.
Exactly,
Yeah.
that should have been done. It's no excuse.
Yeah.
Zero. I thought it was up already. I mean, I'm not in the habit of, we're so busy doing other things. We don't get paid to check up on you guys, but when we make a request that's coming from public, simple thing like meeting minutes, that should be up. We shouldn't have to be checking up on that. You guys should take care of that.
Yeah, and my concern is if we can't post the PDF file, how are we gonna put a video on the
Exactly, yeah,
website?
so.
That's even
so-
harder to do.
Yeah. So I'll let Ike, you talk to to Danny about that, but that needs to be rectified right away. We're not gonna
Fair
have
enough.
another meeting and hear this, and then we want a link sent out to us that it's been done quickly.
Yes.
Or like
Yeah.
Ike said, we'll get somebody else to load the stuff up, because it's not complicated.
Thank you, fair enough. At this time,
And also, let me make one more comment. For the videotaping, I want our attorney to look into that, see what the rules are actually, whether it is something that we are obligated to do or not. And then we can take a vote on that, whether to do it.
okay, so
Yeah,
Chair,
absolutely, Chair. I
Okay.
can put together a memo and issue that to the board, so.
Okay, thank you.
Well, we've been going on for years about this recording. This is not the first time. Even when we were meeting in person, this recording issue came up again,
Yeah.
and it was never done. Is that right, Mr. Anthony?
Yeah,
Remember?
so from what I remember is because we're a federal agency, we're not, we're in but not out because we're part of the community affairs who administers the program. We go with federal requirements rather than state and local,
Okay.
so we're not required, I don't think, to record. It's a decision we would have to make still, but I don't think we're definitely required to record our meetings.
Oh,
And
if,
again, I
if,
can clarify that for the board. I can clarify that yes, you are not required to record the meetings. Now, again, I can go over any options or what we're indicating in the memo, and I'll do that for the board, but you're not required to record the meeting.
Yeah, like I said, I know that for sure.
It-
So it'd just be a decision whether or not we're interested in doing that.
I mean, I will let everybody think about it for the next
Yeah.
meeting. But on my own, I don't think we are required. If I'm not required to do it, I don't think we should do it anyway.
I don't
But
think-
you know,
I guess some people don't feel that we are doing a good job, and also there's something we are hiding. That's why they want.
well,
to
I
be-
mean, I don't. If the person, if there are people who think we had any, they should come to the meeting and tell us that. The only person who is
Exactly.
saying that is this Charlie guy. You know, I mean, they can only read our minutes. Everything is there in the open. If these guys will post our minutes as they are required to do, they can read up on everything we do.
plus the
Absolutely.
agenda is posted all the way through and it's a
Exactly.
voluminous agenda. They're items that are, okay. Well, I'll have to look into the other half of this. I don't want it to be like, oh my God, they're not divulging anything. They're a secret operative. It's not the case. The agenda's there every month. It's out. The minutes are here. I mean, between my office and what I take the minutes for the commissioners that do come to it, there's no cantankerous point. But
But I think that is a HUD requirement that minutes are posted. I think that
There
is a
is.
requirement, so we're not gonna go back with that. That is a HUD requirement that our minutes are posted.
And
to
I
the
will look into
website.
it again.
Yeah.
It is
we've
a HUD
gone through that
requirement.
before.
It is a
Right.
HUD requirement.
It's a
I
HUD
took-
requirement,
I took
that
that
I
in the
know.
class, the last class I took.
Yeah,
It
right.
is
So
a-
I know that. So it's no, we're not gonna keep going back and forth. That
Right,
needs to
I
be
don't want
done.
to. I
Yeah,
got
that
it.
needs to be done right away.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Agreed,
Does
agreed.
anybody else have anything to say?
Then can we let him know that we are not required? It's not a requirement for us to record.
Yes,
Can
He
post it.
he already knows that. The
Yeah.
report is smarter than you think. He knows it's not a requirement. That's why he asked us whether or not we would consider it. It's not a
Yeah.
requirement. He's not dumb.
Okay.
He's already done his homework, so he knows
exactly.
Right.
he knows that we're not required.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Well, when he shows up at the next meeting, we're gonna let him know that.
Yeah, it just be, it's a board
Yeah.
decision, so.
Exactly.
Okay,
And somebody is going to reach out to him Monday to give him an answer, so he doesn't
I-
think he's being a.
I will take that upon myself and let him know that the minutes have been posted, that the minutes are being posted. I will do that immediately.
Okay.
Any other questions, Chair?
Not at this time.
Commissioner Minnick?
No, I'm good.
There's no reason to go into executive session. We don't have anything to discuss, correct?
No, I
Okay.
moved that the meeting
No.
be,
And then adjournment. So I'll need a motion
Adjourned.
in a second.
yes.
Chairman Agadosi moves, and I need a second, please.
So move.
Oh,
I
Commissioner
mimic.
Minnick, okay? Second. Roll call, Commissioner Minnick,
Yes.
Commissioner Vargas,
Yes.
Commissioner Kulabanya,
Yes.
Commissioner Montgomery Williams,
Yes.
Commissioner Francois. Commissioner Francois,
Yes.
okay? And Chairman Agadosi. Great. Thank you so much, Chair. I'll be calling you shortly. Thank you.
Right. Take care, everybody.
guys.
Take care, everybody.
Thank you,
Okay.
everyone.
Bye-bye.
Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.